Imagine spending your whole life climbing a mountain, working late nights, sacrificing weekends, skipping celebrations, pushing off family dinners, all in pursuit of that distant promise. One day, you'll get there. One day, you'll retire. The word itself sounded magical. Retirement, like a doorway to paradise, a reward for a life of labor. You were told that once you reach it, you'll finally have time for rest, for hobbies, for family, for yourself. And then that day comes. You turn in your ID badge, you pack the photos from your desk drawer, you hear a few parting words that sound sincere, some aren't. You get the gold watch, the group photo, the card signed by people who barely knew your middle name. You drive home thinking, I did it, I made it. The next morning greets you with silence. No alarm clock, no commute, no meetings, just time. So much time. At first it feels good, like a long weekend. You wake up late, linger over coffee, maybe take a walk, maybe don't. But as the weeks pass, something odd begins to happen. The days grow longer, but not richer. The silence that once felt like freedom now feels like distance. You sit in the living room surrounded by things you once worked hard to afford, and yet something's missing. Not the money, not the furniture, meaning. You begin to realize what no one told you. Retirement isn't a vacation, it's a new life. And while you planned your finances for it, you never planned your heart. You never asked, who will I be when I'm no longer what I did? That's the moment thousands have faced. And many of them, silently, regret not preparing for it sooner. Not because they didn't have a retirement plan, but because they didn't have a retirement purpose. When the work stops, identity begins to unravel. For decades, your introduction was your profession. I'm a doctor. I'm a teacher. I own a business. You weren't just describing your job, you were describing yourself. But retirement strips that label away. And what's left? The you you've neglected. And here's the great danger. When identity fades, direction fades too. At first, the unstructured time feels like peace. But too often, it becomes confusion, boredom, even sadness. You traded in full calendars for empty afternoons. And slowly, invisibility begins to creep in. You start to feel like the world has moved on without you. That's why emotional preparation is not optional, it's essential. Because freedom without purpose isn't freedom at all. It's stagnation in disguise. Let me tell you this. The job may retire, but purpose must not. Purpose isn't reserved for the young, the busy, or the ambitious. Purpose is fuel for the soul at any age. A retiree once said to me, I spent my best years building things that didn't last, while ignoring things that could have. He meant relationships, legacy, significance. The truth is, you don't retire from purpose, you retire into it. But only if you've designed it that way. Now let's talk about another mistake, your health. People often say, if you've got your health, you've got everything. Yet, ironically, they treat their health like it's disposable until it isn't. Many enter retirement with money in the bank, but a body that's bankrupt. The surgeries arrive unexpectedly. The joints stiffen. The walks get shorter. The medications increase. The will to travel exists, but the energy is gone. It hits them like a quiet storm. They realize too late that time with energy was the real wealth. You can't enjoy your freedom if your body's a prison. And sadly, too many find themselves housebound in the very homes they once dreamed of relaxing in. The best retirement strategy? Protect your body, guard your energy, treat every healthy day like a treasure, because it is. And then, there's the social trap. When you leave your job, you don't just leave your role, you leave your community. No more office chatter, casual. Hellos, morning routines. It all vanishes. If you don't build new circles, loneliness fills the void. And let me tell you, loneliness is more dangerous than any market crash. It corrodes your joy, your mental sharpness, even your will to live. So, Don't isolate. Stay connected. Make new friends, join groups, volunteer, mentor, learn. Because community is not a luxury in retirement, it's your lifeline. And here's a harsh truth. Some people wait their whole life to enjoy life. They put it on pause. I'll travel once the kids are grown. I'll pick up the guitar after I retire. I'll start painting when I have time. And then the time comes and the passion is gone. The spark is buried. They waited for joy, but joy doesn't wait for them. You don't need to be rich to enjoy life. You need to be awake, present, grateful, curious. If you can't find wonder, now you won't magically find it later. The greatest lie we tell ourselves is someday. You don't find joy in retirement. You bring it with you. And finally, let's talk about your real legacy. People often think legacy is about money, property, or possessions. But the most valuable thing you can pass on: wisdom, stories, lessons, your values, your mistakes, your courage, your fears, the real you. Don't let your knowledge die with you. Share it, speak it, write it, record it. Someone out there needs what you've lived through. Don't underestimate how your life, yes, your ordinary, beautiful, messy life, could become someone else's lighthouse. So I say this to you, whether you're approaching retirement, already in it, or just thinking ahead. Don't just prepare your portfolio, prepare your purpose. Don't just save your money, save your energy. Don't just chase comfort, chase connection. Don't wait to live. Live now, live deeply. Live like time is running out, because it is. And when that day comes, when the final work email is sent, when the keys are handed in, when the job ends, may you not feel empty, but full. Not forgotten, but free. Not aimless, but alive. Good luck to you. Not just in making a living, but in making a life. And thank you. Thank you for choosing to reflect, to think bigger, to live with intention. That choice, right there, could change everything.